club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cop the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands.
He said, I accept.
We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. No money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for Vanish. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I'm like Speed at the Masters. Girl, you know you a bad. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cop the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Another day in the USA. Just another day in America. Kids from my hood look up to the system set us up for failure. I just want to make enough to pay dividends. Then invest in black businesses. They teach us to hate what we see in the mirror, but it can't break our spirit.
Got a couple of, got about like 5-6 more days till Red Dead come out. 5 more days. Oh, Rondo spit on Chris Paul. That's why he did that. The video right here, they slowed the video down. Yeah, bro, you see it, like they got it up close and everything. Yeah, before the finger got put in the face. Oh yeah. Yeah, he spit on him.
I said, brother, hold it down, soon we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I'm sure I ain't switching for no, I ain't talking to no cop, and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no, but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch, stay at my nose. Long nights, just to hit the studio. Now me and steak and shrimp.
These people are childish. We're gonna say Kanye West. You can say anything as long as you put the right emoji next to it. Ray J gonna say I hit it first with the #1 gold medal sign next to it.
You could say I'm constipated, 5 racks on his fit just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now he's on a data. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no, but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch, stay at my nose. Long nights, just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now in his glow. Bust off like a, welcome to the rodeo.
why I don't fuck with niggas' mamas? Because niggas' mamas be out of pocket. They think they own something. Niggas' mama gonna talk to the side, bitch. The baby mama, she said she despised. The new girlfriend who said, goddamn, oh, I don't think that's your type. And then you, on the other hand, who she just act like, oh, yeah, it's all about you. Yes, I fuck with you. I don't fuck with them bitches. Them bitches don't know me. This, that, and third. Lord knows the bitch lying. Bitch, you know damn well the same way you get on the phone and talk to me about your son, you talk to the rest of them hoes about it too. So that's why I don't trust niggas' mamas. Bitch, you playing ins and out. You playing ins in the middle. You fucking with all them goddamn girlfriends because you down for your son, bitch. So when I'm about to ride on your motherfucking ass for the disloyal shit that you on, I don't want you to think that it was cool. We was cool, bitch. So that's why I be like, hey, bye. Ain't no time to chill with no nigga mama. Ain't no time to be on the phone with y'all nigga mama. I learned my lesson. Because guess what? Your son is fucked up, bitch. He's a fucked up individual. And before I keep letting this nigga play with me, bitch, I'ma cut both of y'all out because I'll be in jail, bitch.
No. Nah, it's just something on Facebook. For real. Dang, somebody got shot at Langston last night. Oh, died. Dang.
So what you want? Every day I struggle with it. Only God can tell me slipping. I'm infinitely big through the genesis. That presidents drop a gem on them. On earth, these the last days. Throw your get money. Quiet storm. Have it thoughts. For the cream, run the gate. For the money, only green is the. I'm a player on the late night tips. So the see the prototype. Fingertips, reservoir dog to the skull. Ignorant. Can I live? Still filming, kiss to death, forever taking that. Three boys in the Cadillac, grave digger, kiss to death, forever taking that. Shame on the three
Alright,
boys in the Cadillac.
I'm in the session. How to hit play and everything. Oh, you got one over me, 1 point over me. 1 point better.
What's that? I smell. Let me count my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, run. Hi, my name is Dirk Cobain. Like a here I go to the next episode. Ain't a damn this explosive Beast Coast. The mother ride or die for my strictly for my.
There they go. I'm about to say, what them orange pants there, dude?
That's the sign of the police. I'm indeed cover earth, skirt, lean back. Give me one more chance. They say Jesus walks and the devil wear Prada, but I'm so deaf. God can't tell me nothing. Right this on my death certificate.
It is go time. Chris, you watching?
Tonight, guess who's back on my block? Rather unique, but town. Oh, that Kanye stone, see her in rock, top of New York with a pitchfork.
I defeated my fears, soaked a towel in my tears.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now a play fake here on first down. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A beautiful fake. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
First foray into the red zone for Miami. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Now a carry for the former Michigan State.
How the hell they make him pause like that?
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, Taylor. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They go play action here on 1st down. It's incomplete. The Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick, there on the coverage.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. He'll get it up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jared Cook, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On second down, here's Breeze. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he completes it to Jordan Nelson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to the air on second down.
Let's go, man, Tyler.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Caught by Nelson left side. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Breeze now.
Let's go, Sean.
Intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? On second down, Taylor. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
And the big guy catches the
Martin defense is playing.
Sometimes it's quite a surprise to guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Bell. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Ooh. Oh, no, no, no.
And some
No.
work.
Ooh.
And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Hauling it in, Nelson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. That connection with Jordy Nelson coming on the drag route.
Hard to believe that he was a walk-on.
Yeah, Kansas State.
It's so hard to believe that people missed entirely on him. But how about his ability to work and run any route you need? And that completion is evidence that it doesn't matter what you call, he's going to find a way to get open.
Walk on at Kansas State. Now the locker rooms are named after him there. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. To throw is Breeze.
Let's go, Sean Lee.
Another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter.
Oh, pick six.
Off by the linebacker,
Pick
Sean Lee.
six.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backup's going to have to play in the second half.
My chair.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. New York set to take the field. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Ready. We're waiting.
With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. But they
we're in
face
the
a second
second
and
quarter.
long
Whoa.
to start things out.
Look like Chris finna lose. San Diego up 8-0 on him. Oh, for real? Oh, I'm tripping. You already played that game.
Now Breeze throwing Throwing the out route incomplete.
Get him, Wood.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Breeze now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
21.
From midfield, here's Breeze. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Fish, you stupid. You ain't lying, man.
First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. 1st and 10 at the 19. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Did you say stab him?
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here we go. 11. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
Let's go, Sean Lee.
For the 4th time today.
Let's go. That's his 3rd INT.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
For real. I thought you was scoring that time.
After the interception, here's Taylor. Flushed out right. And caught right
Let's
side.
go.
Green.
Let's go, AJ.
Pick up there, 26. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Taylor. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
I know I'm not giving enough credit to the defenders because that pass was incomplete. But come on, it was A.J. Green. I always expect him to come up with the ball.
Yeah, on those deep routes especially, even on incompletions, it's fun to watch him run those routes.
It certainly is, but he eats up ground and he usually goes up and gets it.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
If this was boxing, you think maybe they would have thought about stopping this one because this defense has been bruised, has been battered. But this is why they keep the fight going, right? They just got done with a really nice play, showing they still got a little bit left, don't they?
Haven't had many plays that they can clip, put in the film room, and smile about, but hey, there's one.
Clip and save.
Now Taylor. And that's complete to Marshall on the crossing route. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them. No pickup.
Let's go.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got a 1st and 10. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He's just starting good to finish it, though.
End zone, it's Breeze.
No. Y'all better not let him break for that. Oh, bro, that's a 99-yard touchdown. Jordan Nelson, bro.
Jordy Nelson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But
one play, 99 yards.
That was huge for him. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have
you needed that one.
The entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can he maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Now Ross to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
Come on,
leverage on this drive.
Come on, for real.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half.
Why are you touching my phone?
Running back of this size, of these dimensions,
I didn't want to plug this phone. The reason why I didn't plug it up.
In for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
Let's go, AJ.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in Jet territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Play action, it's Taylor. This is Bell on the dump-off. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. A give to Bell. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Taylor. Dancing to his left. And some room to roam now. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
They'll give it to him up the middle. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
I hope so.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Le'Veon Bell with 2 touchdowns on the season, 4 in this game.
Well, yeah, 2 pick sixes.
The Dolphins add on to their lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away.
Don't trip, Fish. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get Chris too. I handed Chris the L in our league.
Quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Breeze. A dump down to McKinnon, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down.
Here it is.
Another interception. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
Come on, Berry.
And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep up, and this is taken in at the 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right.
I should have just took my 3-point.
For the pressure, maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman.
Hey, but last night we was balling though.
Coach.
I was telling Chris last night, me and you was balling last night.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up.
I had him frustrated because he couldn't do nothing for a minute there.
Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is
motherfucker say, anything for you, Beyonce? Oh, yeah.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up
shedding them tackles.
4 yards on the play.
What's your offensive line's rating?
14.
Might have to switch your scheme up or something. It might be your schemes too. I switched up my defensive scheme and everything to fit my players. So that way we can.
On On second down, here's Breeze.
Oh, good D, Sean Lee.
Nice hit, jars the ball free.
Hey, Sean Lee is a
Brings up
beast.
third down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now McKinnon. And he'll be brought down right at the 30.
Yeah, we team tackle around here.
Gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on fourth down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going
Again?
and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Oh. Damn
So
good
here are the
kid.
Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now Taylor back into his end zone, eluding the pressure right. Hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. Third and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Taylor from his end zone on third and long. And able to find Green. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. Here's Taylor. He's going to air it out deep for Green. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Let's go, AJ.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Let's go, AJ.
A big play there for the Dolphins.
Let him know he's too little.
57 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
Taylor now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Why'd you keep it, Tyron? Why'd you keep it, bro?
19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Oh, no.
Now Taylor to throw on second down.
Let's go, Brandon.
Marshall, he's got it for a Dolphins touchdown.
That's my red zone threat right there.
Brandon Marshall scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Dolphins just continue to pour it on. Extra point hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side. Because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark.
He's getting NFC Player of the Week for sure.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Breeze. And complete to the tight end on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defense. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And Ndamukong Suh in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. And he's going to go down again. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Elsewhere, second half is underway up at Orchard Park. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now Taylor to throw. Ooh. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed.
The Super Bowl is coming through Miami.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
New York set to take the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, Ndamukong Suh.
Your playmakers, they probably need to do it.
Find someone.
That's why I got his big tail in the middle, man. That's a big dude.
Big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Yeah, that's the weakest spot of your line. Right there, because even when I try and rush the edge, I can't get in there.
It's a 4-yard pick.
It's the inside.
With 3rd and 5.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first.
And really, it's just him that's getting beat.
He's a big part of their offense.
The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Breeze now. Completion left side to Miller. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. McKinnon. And good penetration here.
Somebody hurt.
Down only to about the 49-yard line.
Oh, no.
It's the linebacker, Manti Te'o, on the stop. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
They run once more with McKinnon. And he's going to be stopped
Boy,
up at about the
Sue be
47-yard
there.
line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he locates Walker, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run it with McKinnon. And room there to work it inside the 25. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense.
45 to 7.
He's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Here's McKinnon. And he'll be
Hey.
somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And they'll run it here. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Breeze.
Ooh.
He's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Eric Decker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to get a score back. Gano now to add the extra point. Extra point try good by Gano as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Gano out to kick this one away. And now here's Ross.
Oh, we gone. We gone.
And nothing but daylight ahead.
Let's go.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Let's go, Ross. He took off.
In for 6.
I seen that gap, and I was like, there it is.
Well, there they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here, special teams.
And how about the extension of the lead? This one felt a lot like, you remember Seattle-Denver Super Bowl 48? Percy Harvin to start the second half. Seattle was already firmly in control. Now, they feel like they can't be caught.
Yeah, they are firmly in control right now. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Oh, man.
New York set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence, because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Now Breeze. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Here's Marquette King now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Here's Marquette King now, as he's on to punt for New York. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 15. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit. So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go. And he jumped a little bit too early.
So that last penalty making this 3rd down much more manageable. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. They go play action now. Taylor. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, some credit there to A.J. Green, because he's so tough to cover. Sometimes he causes those penalties.
He's one of the more difficult guys to cover in the NFL because of his ability to do just about anything on a route. Hard to do. Creates a lot of pass interference calls.
After the penalty, it's Bell. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On second down, it's Bell. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down.
Okay,
I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially overtime. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward.
Dang, the difference was the takeaways.
Loses because normally you shake it off.
Yardage-wise, we were pretty dead even. That's what made the difference was the takeaways.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.
Daddy, Cindy dog. What's so funny about it?